Hey y'all, this is Jordan with the Moorhead team here. Wanted to give you a quick market update for April Austin-Round Rock MSA here. So I'm going to tell you what it looks like both for buyers and sellers. We're going to go over the market stats month over month. We're going to talk a little bit about the market stats year over year. And I'm just going to set the stage for where the market's at here right now. So just to start, before we get into these market stats here, so interest rates are still right around 7%. We've seen the market change quite a bit since we call it May of 2022 when we say the peak was. Seen prices come down 15 to 25%, depending a lot on the area or the asset type, whether it's condo, single family, multifamily. It's changed quite a bit here in Austin, but we're going to go over what's changed the last couple of months or year over year here. So median sales price, we're up to 450,000. That's been gradually going up the last few months. I went back all the way to December of 2024. I think we were at 418 for the median sales price at that point in time. We're at 450 right now. So the median sales price is gradually going up. Again, that's the median, and we're seeing things just stay pretty stagnant with sales prices right now. Closed sales, that's up a little bit. Uh, I, I could say we're seeing a little bit of that in the market, but as you can see, the closed sales numbers here, the difference is like 23. Um, not noticing that a lot. So it doesn't feel like things have picked up dramatically, but closed sales are up a little bit, as you can see by the stats here. Because more homes sold for more money, the total dollar volume is up. That's just a given when those things happen. More money, more home sales, more dollar volume sold. Months of inventory, that's up again. So we were at 5.6, then we dropped to 4.8 in March. So 5.6 in February, 4.8 in March. Now we're back up to 5.6. It just means there's more listings sitting on the market. As we can see, the number of closed sales is pretty stagnant. So if you look at the active listings on the market, the new listings coming to market went up a little bit. So you can see it's about 600 more new listings came to the market, and about the same amount went off the market. So as you can see by the active listings, again, what I was getting at there, active listings are up about 2,000. Let's call it 1,700 more active listings. So there's about the same amount of buyers looking. We're pretty constant with the same amount of buyers looking. This closed sales number has been pretty constant here the last few months, but there's more listings coming to the market. Most people want to list and sell in the spring. That's the spring season, the selling season. Most people want to list and sell in the spring. So we had a lot more people waiting to sell. Now they're hitting the market. Again, pretty constant number of buyers. So we're seeing that active listings go up a little bit. Pending sales, again, up just a negligible amount, 10 more pending sales versus last month. Um, Pretty stagnant there too. The average days on market, it's almost an anomaly. It's down 2 days on market. Average close to list price. We've seen this kind of even out too, is that more homes are selling closer to the list price, and that is down a little bit from last year, but still pretty much the same. So it's pretty much level. So we're in what I would call a pretty even market. Nothing's really changing dramatically. Nothing's changing quickly, but it absolutely is a buyer's market. So that being said, I don't see the buyer's market thing changing anytime soon, barring anything crazy happen. If we see rates drop into the fives, if we see the economy take off, stuff like that, then I think we're going to see a lot of inventory get gobbled up quickly. I have no idea when rates are going to go down. I have no idea what they're going to go down to. I think they're probably going to go down here in the next year or so. Um, I could be wrong. I have no idea. I've given up on trying to predict that stuff, but all it would take is this closed sales number to jump up to 5,000 a month. And that's not a crazy thing. If we get 5,000 a month sold, almost immediately we're back down in the 3 months of inventory, which is more balanced for Austin. Um, we're in a good spot. So where it could change the other way is if we continue to get double the amount of new listings versus what's sold. So we're selling 2,500 a month. If 5,000 come to the market every month, and that continues to build on itself, we could end up with a significant amount more inventory, the same amount of buyers, and people having to cut prices more to get things sold. So what does this mean for you as a buyer? It's a great time to buy a house. I'm not going to say the date, the rate, marry the home. I think that's bad advice. I think it's a great time to find a good home that you want. I would plan on the rates staying the same for a little while. And if they don't go down, be okay with it. You've got the home you want, it's in the area you want, the payment works for you. That's all you can plan for. You just got to plan for what you know. And we know where the rates are today. We know where the homes are today. We know what prices they're at. I think you're getting a great deal on a home right now if you buy one. Again, I bought one last year. I'm really happy about it. We've actually increased our value quite a bit by just making some nice repairs. And I think we're about to drop our private mortgage insurance, even though we did not put 20% down. But we bought a home in an area we love. We're totally okay with the payment. And we're going to be excited if mortgage rates go down, but we're not depending on it to happen. So as a buyer, great time to buy a home. Go out there, get the deals. We're seeing some amazing deals happen. Prices back in 2021 prices in some cases. And take advantage of this time where people didn't sell right or they're not selling right. As a seller, if you need to sell right now, make sure you price it right depending on the condition. So if you want top dollar, make it look amazing. Put an awesome marketing presentation together. Make sure that your house looks amazing. Make sure you fixed up every little thing. It's got great curb appeal. People walk in and they're in love with the kitchens and bathrooms. You put new paint on if it needs it. Put an awesome product out there. Those are still selling quickly. We just sold one a few days ago within a few days of listing it. So we put it on the market on Thursday. By Sunday, we had a contract signed. We recently sold one for $100,000 over list price within 24 hours of putting it on the market. But these two properties looked amazing and they were in great areas. So if you need to sell for top dollar, make sure it looks amazing. Spend the money now to make the money later. If you don't want to do that work, or if you need to sell and it's in not so great of an area, you've got an investment property that's just not doing so well and the property taxes have gone up and you're saying, I'm tired of dealing with this. You can still do that too, but you have to price it right. It has to be priced well to sell well right now and not be in phenomenal shape. Even if you're in phenomenal shape, it's going to be the right price, but you can get much higher prices for it. So if you need to sell, you could still do it. Just don't be overly optimistic with price and price it a little aggressively for the market. So a little bit under where you think it should be based on all the data that you can see out there, and you'll get it done. Something I like to do when I'm pricing homes right now is I'm looking at what's the competition in the neighborhood that's similar to what we are. So if they're all at 615, we're going to price at 599, and we're going to get those buyers that are looking at all those other houses because we're priced right. And we may even get more money for it, which is what's happening with some of our listings right now. If you have any questions about the Austin real estate market, always here to help. Reach out 512-888-9122 or shoot me an email, jordan.moorhead@kw.com. Have a great day, y'all. Talk to you soon.